Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing some of the most famous, or perhaps infamous, Ninjago animation errors and mistakes. It has been a minute since I've covered some Ninjago animation errors and mistakes, and some of you guys have been requesting that I cover that because of some of the more recent videos that I've made regarding various mistakes in terms of continuity and some of the production issues that the show has faced over the course of its 10-year run. Obviously, if you guys have seen the Ninjago series, you would know that Ninjago is not a perfect show. While it is very good and has a lot of fans, there are several mistakes that Ninjago fans immediately think of when they think of Ninjago animation errors, and we're going to be going over, like I said, some of the more famous examples in today's video. I will be showing the mistake in full and then giving my personal thoughts on them. This video will not be covering every single animation error in Ninjago's history. As mentioned earlier, this video will be covering some of the more infamous Ninjago mistakes and animation errors. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. Let's talk about the first big Ninjago mistake, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's begin. Alright, so starting things off with the first Ninjago animation mistake. As you can see, this comes from the pilots. We have Cole right here. You can tell it's Cole because of the scythe weapon. Unfortunately, he has Zane's eyebrows, a very common trope for Ninjago animation mistakes. Here's another one from the pilots. As you can see, this is the bit where the three black ninja take on Kai, and as you can see, Cole right here is already wearing his traditional ninja suit, not the normal base black ninja suit that Cole, Jay, and Zane had initially before meeting Kai. This is just straight up Cole's ninja suit. Here's one from the early episodes of season 1, and this one is kind of weird. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on it really quick. As you can see, just zooming in a little more, zoom and enhance, Master Wu has black eyebrows. That is a very strange and uncanny look for good old Master Wu. This one is pretty famous, pretty funny, and pretty obvious. This is of course taken from TikTok, episode 7 of season 1. Yeah, what's going on here? Zane pulls back his ninja hood, or he's about to pull it forward, and this abomination is revealed. Not really sure what to say about that there. That just does not look right. It is accurate to normal Lego minifigures, but like, no, we don't do this here. There are a lot of animation mistakes where the ninja are wearing the wrong suit. For example, here we have Kai in his original suit. This is obviously from, I believe, Ninja Ball Run, and as such, Kai should be wearing his ZX suit. You can see Lloyd over here wearing his, but Kai wears his original suit. Like I said, Ninjago is pretty infamous for doing this, swapping out suits in places and seasons where they're not supposed to be. Here's another recurring trend: Ninjago characters with messed up eyebrows. Here is Nia with no eyebrows. That looks horrifying. Obviously she's disappearing here, so maybe the first thing that disappeared were her eyebrows. Either way, Kai does not look super amused by what Nia has done. That's not really a good look, not gonna lie there. Speaking of things that are missing, this comes from the episode The Day Ninjago Stood Still, I believe, and as you can see, Cole is missing his shoulder pads. All of the other ninja have them, but Cole does not. I remember seeing this mistake as a kid and always having it bother me whenever I decided to rewatch this episode. I blame the dog personally. Another example of a ninja wearing the wrong costume comes in the form of this moment from The Last Voyage, where Cole is wearing the original suit when he's supposed to be wearing his ZX suit. Not really sure what Cole did with that, but Lloyd looks very surprised, so whatever Cole did must have been pretty miraculous. And as you can see right here, Zane also has the same problem going on. Now I remember seeing this as well when I was a kid. This is Zane's kimono suits. All of the ninja are supposed to be wearing their ZX uniforms in this scene, and they are about to go to the Temple of Light to get their kimono suits, kind of spoiling the surprise there. I always found myself being bothered by this moment when I was a kid rewatching these episodes as well. And this moment from season 2. Season 2 had a lot of animation errors, especially with people wearing the wrong costumes. This is Lloyd wearing his ZX suit, while clearly all of the rest of the ninja are wearing their kimono outfits. This is long past that point. What's really embarrassing about this mistake is that Lloyd is front and center here. He is the biggest character on the screen right now. He has the most amount of focus, and he has the wrong costume on. Very, very bad mistake right there. That's probably the worst one in my opinion. Here we go. Here's one from the Titanium Ninja. Now we're moving on to season 3. When the ninja all descend from space using their elemental shields, for some reason Jay's is like a light yellow, red, and orange. Obviously not meant to be that color. It's supposed to be lightning colored, so probably blue. Yeah, this just kind of looks off to me. It's only on screen for like half a second, so it's not that big of a deal. Here's a fun one from Tournament of Elements. Jay's eyebrows are all messed up here. What's going on there? We're gonna have to zoom and enhance on that really quick. Apologies for the audience that has to witness this. Yeah, what's going on there? Here is a very infamous mistake. Obviously, this comes from season 5, where Master Wu is kind of explaining Moro's backstory, and this is the bit where he gets rejected by the golden weapons. Whole bunch of stuff going on here that doesn't make much sense. There's no lightning over here in between the nunchucks. There is not another shuriken, and the sword of fire is not the sword of fire. That is just a random golden katana. No wonder Moro was rejected by the golden weapons. Half the golden weapons aren't even here. Another mistake from Possession. This kid is missing an arm, and only his hand has rendered in there. Very awkward. I for one did not realize that until I started making this video. Another one from Possession, though this mistake is probably for the better. Cole appears in his ghost form with his deep stone shoulder pads, which never existed in the show. As you can see, the other ninja had them. Cole never did because he was a ghost, and that would not make sense for him to wear deep stone infused armor. The sets, of course, had the shoulder pads, and I feel like the show should have had them too, because this does look pretty cool. Speaking of people losing shoulder pads, here we have Jay missing a shoulder pad. And yes, this does take place in Possession after the ninja get their deep stone suits, meaning that he should have shoulder pads here, but unfortunately Jay does not. In this shot from Possession, we have another issue with Jay's costume. The pants are blue. Does not really look well with the deep stone suits, and also the entire suit is pretty much blue. What's going on there? The blue pants syndrome continues into Skybound, where Jay is still wearing blue pants in a suit that's primarily black. Just looks very, very strange. It almost looks, yeah, something's not right there. Here's another really infamous mistake. This one comes from Hands of Time, which did not have the best animation right off the bat. However, what's going on here? This is the whole thing from season 1, where Zane randomly revealed that he's been wearing a wig this whole time. Yeah, what's going on with Nia right there? Clearly her hair did not render in all the way or something. Just cover that up, do something. In this shot from Hands of Time, you might be confused regarding where the mistake is. Right here, Jay is not supposed to be in this shot. Jay is currently driving past on his Desert Lightning motorcycle. This is supposed to be Cole right here instead of Jay. In this scene, as it is right now, there are 2 Jays. How that exactly works, I have no idea. Here's one from Hands of Time. Lloyd randomly decided to shave his eyebrows. Still not a good look on these characters. It didn't work for Nia. It does not work for Lloyd. Here is probably the worst timing mistake ever. This of course comes from Ninjago Hunted, where Kai is taming the wind dragon, and he is supposed to be in his season 9 attire. Unfortunately, the scene messes this up and has him in his traditional Sons of Garmadon robes. Very distracting, considering how this scene is supposed to be very touching and very heartfelt. It's a very bad time to have a mistake such as this. Here's a minor mistake from Ninjago March of the Oni. As you can see, Zane's hairpiece is kind of off center. Somebody might want to fix that for him. Here's one from season 11 where Zane has 2 arms on this side of him. Apparently Zane is pulling a Garmadon. And for the last mistake, this one comes from Ninjago Seabound, proving that even the more recent Ninjago seasons can have mistakes like this, and it's the classic ninja with the wrong suit. Zane should be in his scuba suit here, not his season 11 gear. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. This was just a video breaking down some of the more famous or larger Ninjago animation mistakes and errors. Leave a comment down below talking about which one you think is the funniest and which one do you find the most embarrassing. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description from other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.